Lisa Banico excelled in 3 different sports at Gettysburg College, but it was her stellar play as a goalkeeper on the 1980 National Championship field hockey team that truly cemented her legacy. Banico arrived in Gettysburg to join a highly successful field hockey team that had won the MAC title 1 year earlier. She waited her turn goalie through the first 12 games before head coach Lois Bowers called on Banico for the start of the postseason. All the Bullets would do the rest of the way is win 10 straight games, culminating with the school's first national championship. During the magical run, Banico would allow only 7 goals while posting 5 shutouts. The Bullets went 3-0 in the MAC playoffs, capped by a 2-1 victory over Franklin and Marshall in a title game in which Banico made 4 saves. Gettysburg then earned the right to host the IAW tournament, and the Bullets captured the regional crown. The Bullets opened with victories over Glassboro and Millersville, and behind 7 saves from Banico, the Orange and Blue blanked Elizabethtown 2-0 in the championship game. Next up was the AIAW National Tournament, which was held at Hollins College in Roanoke, Virginia. The Bullets knocked off Hollins 3-1 before Banico faced perhaps her toughest competition of the tournament against Denison. Facing 21 shots, she made 9 saves as the Bullets prevailed 3-2. Gettysburg needed overtime to beat Chico State 3-2 in the national semifinals, and although Banico was credited with just 2 saves, one included a tremendous barehanded stop on the ground. Finally, playing their 4th game in 4 days, the Bullets took down Hardwick 1-0 on a goal from Marianne Paparone in the 2nd overtime to win the national title. Gettysburg finished its banner season with a record of 16-4-1. Banico concluded her freshman year with an unblemished 10-0 record to go with 5 shutouts and a 0.67 goals against average. The next season, Banico resumed her spot between the pipes as the Bullets were MAC runners-up and made it back to the AIAW playoffs where they finished 5th. Banico is just as impressive, notching 6 shutouts and allowing less than a goal per game as Gettysburg finished 12-7-4. Banico remained steady in goal and turned in a number of outstanding performances over her final 2 seasons. She posted 24 saves in an overtime loss to Bucknell as a junior and made a school record 42 saves in a 2-1 overtime win over Millersville in her final collegiate game. Away from field hockey, Banico played on Gettysburg's inaugural softball team in 1981 and in fact belted the first home run in program history. She would join the lacrosse team as a junior, and despite having never played the sport, she became the team's starting goalkeeper over the last 2 seasons. Banico graduated with a degree in psychology and went on to earn a 2nd degree in communications from William Patterson before embarking on a career of production and engineering. She and her husband Bill currently reside in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey and Charlottesville, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Lisa Banico.
Wow. Well, I'd like to thank the Orange and Blue Club, and I'd really like to thank Gettysburg College. I'm so honored to be included among such fine athletes here tonight. I'd really like to thank my teammates and my parents and my husband for putting up with me, and of course my coach Lois Bowers, my only coach Lois Bowers, the only coach I ever needed. When I entered high school, the only activity I really knew I was gonna actually do after school was the marching band. There was no women's sports in K through 8, and so when I never played any sports. I played field hockey in gym, and so the field hockey coach said, well, Lisa, you should come out and play field hockey. So I said, oh, okay, why not? So she gave me a little handout, and I plunked down $25, and off I headed to Mrs. Twine's field hockey camp for 1 week, and of course, there I was going to be a center forward. Of course, that didn't work out. I was sitting there waiting in the center forward 2-3 days, waiting for the beginners to pass me the ball. And then nothing happened. And I kept hearing this group laughing, having a lot of fun. And of course it was the goalkeepers. And I said, well, they're having fun. So I switched over. I became a goalkeeper. And of course, I've been causing trouble ever since. I'd like to thank my teammates and for readily accepting me on the team. As a freshman, they accepted me into the fold, and it's been an honor to play with them, to play with some of the best offense and defense in Gettysburg history. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me throughout the years, without whom I wouldn't be standing here. I'd like to thank my husband for coming with me throughout the years to support Gettysburg sports teams and trying to learn the rules of lacrosse and field hockey. He's a good sport about it. And we were very lucky to see Carol Cantelli and Barb Jordan, and of course the girls bring home that national title, phenomenal title. We've got to give those girls another hand, so please give those girls another hand. It was a wonderful day, and of course I can't say enough. I finally would like to thank Mrs. B, Coach Lois Bowers, because not only for coaching me in field hockey and lacrosse and putting up with me, but for shaping and molding me into the person I am today, and for that I am eternally grateful. Thank you very much.